Okay, let's start to see how prop firms are deceiving you. They are selling you false promises, and why it is 10,000 times better to trade yourself in your personal broker live account. Okay, here we see, okay, I have hide on purpose the name of this prop firm. It's one of the biggest, and here we see the typical challenges. You see they have they have divided in 3 stages: first challenge, second challenge, and then the funded phase. Okay, now we see that the first step is to achieve a target of 10% on the initial balance. Okay, and you have 5% daily stop loss, meaning that if you hit 5%, you lose all the account. So it's not 5%, it's less. And of course, we have here the typical cost. Okay, let's choose the 10,000 balance challenge prop account for having easier numbers to help us in the calculations. Okay, but it is the same for all challenges. You can do it alone. Let's start. What they say to us, we start with 10k balance. Okay, 10k account, and we need to make 10% of this 10k, meaning 1000 USD. We can see also here in the chart, it's easy calculations. And we have 5% stop, meaning that we cannot lose 500 USD. This is valid in all phases, okay? And also this means that if we trade, for example, and we make $200, the next day we still have 500 to use. We cannot lose the profit that we made. You cannot accumulate the profits. Okay, keep that for later. This means that the real account that we have is 500 USD for risk. So we can risk 1, okay, to make 2, meaning 500 dollars account to make 1000 USD, meaning that in order to pass the first phase, the phase 1, need to make 200% profit. Okay, are we okay until here? It's easy calculations. Okay, 500 account, we need to make 1000 profit. It's 2 times. Easy math. So after the phase 1, we need to pass phase 2. Phase 2 is easier. We need to make from 500 USD account just 500 just USD. But this means that in order to have phase 2 success, we need to make another 100% profit. Okay, meaning what? Let's see an example why it's better to use our personal brokerage, and we deposit the fee, because all this for the 10k account costs $100. Okay, cost. So in personal account real, we start with 100 USD and we keep trading the same with the same risk parameters as we did for the prop challenge, meaning that we need to make 200%, meaning that the 100 USD will become, we need to make 200 USD profit. So we are left with 300 USD balance in our real account after passing phase 1. Okay. Now for phase 2 we must trade our account with 100% profit, meaning that after passing phase 2 we have a personal live account with $600 balance. Okay, good until here. Do you have any questions? I believe that most of you now have already understood where this is all going. What we have here, actually, think about it. They say that don't depend on small capital, blah blah blah. Okay, let's say, okay, you are challenging, you are trading to get one 10,000K balance account. That is actually a 500 balance account after you get funded. Meaning that you must pass phase 1 and phase 2. And this costs $100. Okay. Now, what they don't tell you is that you need to make 200% and 100%. Okay, this is actually meaning that you have to make 5 times your initial stop loss to get funded. And be careful, pay attention until this phase, okay, that you have traded with the same parameters, your personal account, with just depositing the fee that you would have given to the challenges. Okay, at this stage in the funded challenge in the prop firm, you have nothing. You are minus $100 that you have given to have a try at least to pass the challenges. But on the other hand, in your real broker account, you are already having 600 real money dollars that you can take as up. Okay. And how? You can just easily request a withdrawal from your broker. But let's say that okay, you're gonna trade. Okay, you have what now? You take out from day one your initial 100 USD that you deposited, or the fee. You are taking back the fee that you used. Okay, that you have already lost it in a prop firm, because okay, let's say that you hit 5.1% in your first phase. Okay, you lost it. Nada. But in your personal account, you will still keep your current balance until that phase. For example, let's say that what was the target? To make $300 from $100 account. Let's say you were at one day, the first, the second, the third day, you were at 250 balance, okay? And you suddenly lose the 5% and you lose it. Okay, you lose what? You lose just the 5% and you keep the rest of the account, okay? You don't have this option in the prop firm. You must pass all the challenges and also trade for another 50 to 1 month to 30 days to get your fee back. You understand where this is going? It's crazy. Yes, exactly, it's crazy. It's a rip-off. Anyone with a brain would say, what the fuck I am doing here? Why to pass all this to achieve those unrealistic performance, because you risk 1 to get 2 and 1 to get another 1, meaning that you have to make 5 times your profit, okay? Your 5 times your initial investment, your balance. It's crazy performances, and you need to gamble to achieve those kind of performances. It's crazy, guys. No real hedge fund can achieve those kind of performances. It's crazy. Even 10% per month is bullshit. You cannot have it. It's more than 130% on yearly basis. Most big hedge funds and the portfolio managers achieve at best 30-40% per year. You can check whatever data you want. You won't find anything more. Okay. Okay, let's continue. Let's say that you passed the challenges, so you are left with 600 balance. You take out your initial 100 and then you are left with 500 USD live account that is yours. You have no restrictions on how to trade. You can trade news, you can trade all leverage, you can trade whatever you want. No restrictions on withdrawals. You can take your money whenever you want and whatever amount you want until your balance, okay? And of course, it is exactly the same. What we had in a 10k account, we had 500 USD. Okay, if we lost 500 USD account, nada. Same now, but in a real account you have 500 USD. Okay. I will catch up and take your questions that you must have. Yes, but in the prop firm you have also another 5% to lose in the second day if you hit the first stop loss. Yes, but then those numbers change dramatically, because you can, in order to pass phase 1, you need to make not only the 1000 target, but also the 500 that you lost from the first stop loss. Okay, this means that you must make 300% profit. It's unrealistic, and I challenge any prop firm to show the stats how many accounts manage to get to the funded phase if they hit the first drawdown limit. So actually, you don't have a 10% drawdown as they advertise here, max loss on initial balance. It's not 10%, it's just 5. If you lose the 5%, go away. The chances to manage to make them back and pass the challenge are less than 0.1%. Okay, now what you can do, of course, futures or CFD, it's better, you can do whatever you want. I'm just explaining you how fraud is this model that prop firms are using. No one else is going to tell you this kind of stuff. Okay. Okay, of course, I took an example of the 10K. You can take an example on the 100K, 200K. You get a little bit discount here on the numbers because you see another trick that prop firms are using. They are putting more fees. They are more expensive. For example, you see the 5,000 account and the 10,000 account are priced at 1%. You see the analogy, 5 to 10, 50 to 100. But when we go from 10 to 100, we see 50% discount. Doesn't cost 1,000, it costs 500. Okay. Of course, we all know that the stats that manage to go to the funding phase are less than 0.5%. So literally, and this is normal because you need to make 400% profit trading your account. It's unrealistic, guys. You can, of course, you can see many guys, not many, a few guys. Usually there are big influencers that are posting their huge payouts. And to be honest, I'm starting to be very skeptical about this because I suspect that they are in collaboration with prop firms in order to lure you to buy challenges. And most of those influencers with the big payouts are having paid groups, paid telegrams, paid discords. They are selling mentorships, they are selling signals, and okay, they might buy a lot of accounts. There was one big influencer that was denied payouts from one big firm, I don't say the names, and they released his stats. He was advertising that he had 50,000-60,000 payouts, and in reality he has spent 55,000 in buying challenges. So he was a very bad trader and just using the payouts without showing the losses, the fees that he paid. But try to understand, see this video from the beginning many times to understand how this works. Okay, try to put your mind that the actual account that they are giving you is just the stop loss, the 5%. Because if you lose the 5%, it's over. And in 10,000 account, the number is just $500. And to see how scam this is, let's say that you are trading, okay. One day you make 100, next day you make nothing, third day you lose $50. Anyway, you are $50 in profit. Next day, you don't have $550. You're just having again, this resets every day and you have $500 every day. Why? Why? Have you wondered why? Because it's a pure scam. It's pure scam. They never tell you the truth that you need to make 200% just to pass the phase 1 and another 100% if you pass phase 1 to pass phase 2. Why you think they have two phases and they don't say just trade one phase to make 15%? Why? Have you wondered why they have separated this in two phases? And now I see a lot of ads in Twitter of prop firms offering 3 stages. Why? Why you offer 3 stages? Because the more the stages, the more difficult to pass. If you put this in your mind, and I would like some time to make the example using one firm that offers three stages to see how much more performance you need to make to pass and get the funded account. It's really very annoying and very, very silly what to say. And they have no argument against me. Okay, they say most of the noobs, they say, yes, but I don't have capital to trade. I just explain you. You're just using the fee that you pay. You must have the fee, eh? They don't give you the account for free. Yes, you are late. You have to use the repeat to see the video when we finish the live. Okay. What to say, guys? It's really very annoying. It is. I just prove you, and I'm not talking about the trading execution. The slippages that they use. They try to slip you when you try to open an account before the news or after the news, or in general. I see a lot of complaints in the Twitter of traders using prop firms that they get slipped out and they lose the accounts from slippage. Also, if you make a big payout, they can deny the payout. They say that you were cheating, you were using high leverage. But when you lose the account, they don't say, okay, you were losing high leverage, you were too risky, so take your fee back and go. You just hit the stop loss and you lose the account. Okay. But try to think a little bit clever. Why do you think there are two phases and not one phase just to pass the account? And why in one phase accounts? Because there are, I think this firm also offers one step account. Let me try to find it. One phase. Yes, they have one step. Okay, this is the one step. Oh. In the one step account, they give you 4% stop loss daily. Why? Why they give you 4% and they don't give you 5%? So you have to make 10 out of 4. This is 2.5 times. It's almost the same that using, even worse than using the two-step account. Okay. That's all. I hope you are starting to get into the, how to say, to the spirit, to understand what is going on. Yes, I explained regarding most of firms have 3% and 4% in one step. Why? It's even worse. You must make 2.5 times your initial balance, your stop loss. Or 3.3 if it's 3%. It's crazy. Okay, if you want one good broker that offers one of the best executions swaps, of course you can find the link in the descriptions. You know, exclusive markets. Yes, and also some firms offer 3%, not 4%. But none offers 5%. Why? Think about it a little bit. Do your calculations. But the most important is this, that they say you get 10k account and actually just 500 account. And I have just proved you here how it is 10 times better to make the money and grow your personal account using just the fee. It's crazy, it's insane. I cannot believe that. And okay, even me in the beginning, I have felt into this trap. And I said, okay, what the fuck? It was to try. But then that I put the numbers down, I realized that it's a big scam. Okay. So stop wasting your money in buying challenges. Use them to trade yourself. Okay. That's all. see you on our next video. Unless you have something to ask. I don't see any question.